We believe that in this era, to serve and increase the higher experience of the tenants and residents, technology is the main ingredients. Hence, we believe in investing a lot in the property technology. Digital transformation is a process in PropTech technology that either you create a process or you enhance the current process using the technology. This is a very simple and defined definition of digital transformation. So I'm sure that everybody who is here sitting with us are part of a digital transformation in their system, in their processes, and how do we deal with our residents. This is one of the easiest pyramids which we can see that in the property management, there are three basic pillars. The roles are a property management company, landlords, and residents. So we share value with each other. And in terms of property technology, the technology is the key through which we can share our values together. As we know, since we are doing the digital transformation, we have discussed about a lot of leaders have already talking about the application, maybe in the FM, maybe in the technology, maybe managing their construction site. So we should be knowing that application is one of the most important tool which any of the organization should have to run the property properly. So I will be discussing about our customer journey, our digital transformation journey, where we use application to help our customers, our tenants to live their life in a very happy manner. We have a Solana resident app. This is just a dashboard basically on the behind of the app, what it provides us about the dashboard, about the information, which give us about a rental collection, it give us about the occupancy, it give us about the maintenance request we receive from the customer. I will be discussing about more how do we do the digital transformation in terms of our residential app. When we were discussing about this digital transformation in the terms of residential app, we stepped back and we thought as a part of the resident that why and what app is required to enhance the customer experience. We already have a lot of apps available. So what difference are we going to offer to our residents? So first, we thought that there are multiple resident apps available. We being a tenant, if I'm living in any of the community, I would be using different application to communicate with my service provider if I'm doing any property management. If I need to have some home maintenance, I will be downloading another application. If I want to have my personal services, housekeeping, car wash services, I will be downloading another application. So one of the solutions we thought to provide to our residents is to have a one application which can suffocate their all the needs in a one-tap app. Going back to the challenges is when you decided to have one application to integrate all of the services. So one of the biggest challenges which we received was a device challenge. I will discuss in the next slide that one of the solutions which we are providing to our residents is smart home solutions. There was a time when we were using air condition, which was manual window AC. Then there time came where we put splits in the conditions. And now we have a smart application through which we can monitor our home appliances as well. So when we were integrating to our application, we got a challenge that which devices are capable, have their APIs to integrate and talk to our application, and which are not. So this is one of the challenges. Second challenge to provide this solution is to have a technology proficient vendors. We were not aiming to only have a services like housekeeping because everybody using their application, but we wanted to add laundry services. We wanted to have a car wash services. So some of the vendors available back there is they may not be using technology. They may be using manual processes. So finding those technology vendors to integrate with our application, knowing if their system can integrate with our application. So this is one of the biggest challenges we faced, and we are continuously facing on this challenge. Going back to the solutions, a lot of mock-ups were done. We were thinking that what solution we will provide if we are integrating a smart home. Are we going with a wireless solution, which is quite expensive? Are we going with wired solution? It will have a civil cost as well. So that was something which we had to decide if we are going with a wireless solution and wired solution in terms of smart home. And then second thing is that when you are doing integration, it is not something which you are doing by your own internal company because you are integrating a lot of service providers and their services in your application. So there were back-to-back discussions, meetings with our technology department, with the vendors through which we are going to integrate. So these were two solutions through which we were able to benefit from these services. What are the solutions provided? First solution is one app platform for all the properties and community needs. So when we talk about the property needs, being a resident or a tenant, I have my property needs where I need to have maintenance of my apartment. I'm using a smart home solutions. I want to complain about my maintenance issue to my community management company, property management company. So we provide this solution. Community needs solution is I need move in, move out. I want to book any community amenities. I want to have a party in a community hall. So we ensure that any request, any communication from the customer side, from the tenant side, can be handled from our one app solution. One of the things which we are living right now is a smart home solution. This is one of the, you can say, USP that our application offers our residents to use our app to integrate a smart home. If they want to open their air conditions, if they want to control their electricity, if they want to control their water heater, if they want to control their curtains, they don't need to download a different app. They can use Solana app and they can configure and operate their home smart solutions as well. Third and last, there are a lot of benefits, but I just wanted to keep three key benefits of our application is that we try to create a community feeling among our residents that if you are a tenant of Solana living, and if you want to access to one of our communities which are already managed by Solana, you don't have to process move-in requests, you don't have to ask for a reference. We give them a direct access. They have a QR code. They can go to that community from the intercom. They can access to any of the community which is managed by Solana. So they don't have to go through that process again. What are the benefits? One of the biggest benefits which we are facing and we are getting quite a good feedback is we have uplifted the customer experience. Being a resident in Solana properties and using this application, I do not have to download a lot of applications. I will use one application. Second benefit it gives me the list of all the vendors. Means if I want to find a housekeeping supervisor, cleaners, I have already lists available. I don't have to find and to know who are the best service providers available. Second and foremost is energy efficiency. One of the aim to using this application is also to providing a good experience and also to become a cost efficient in terms of the tenant. As we all know that 60% of our utility bill is composed of air conditions and the heater use, which is called utility. So what we have done is that if you use our application and if you're driving back from the office, what you can do is you can operate your air condition, you can set on the 24 degrees Celsius, you don't have to go to home and put it on 18 and then get the temperature loss. So you can manage your air condition temperature using our application. If you want to have a shower, if you want to open your heater, water heater, you can do it from your timely manner, you can off it from yourself as well. So we are expecting that we have just recently basically implemented the solution. We are expecting almost 2 to 3% of savings using this technology for our tenants. Last but not least is going greener, because we are all in the phase there. We are using less carbon emission. We all want to go green. So during this process, if one of the tenant is registered with us, we try to ensure that we don't use any paper process. All the information available is through scanned e-documents. If being a tenant, if I want to know about my unit plan, if I want to know about my community rules, everything is electronically available in your application. So you don't have to print out a document, you don't have to submit any documents. Every transaction, every information is going paperless. So we are also contributing towards Go Greener initiative as well.